When I started my Master's of Education program, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I kind of had an idea that I'd learn about a lot of technology that I didn't know about, and I kind of thought I'd meet some people who were interested in the same things as me. What I didn't realize is that I was going to be building connections between what I knew already and the learning theories that I learned as a result of my program. I also discovered that I really did meet a lot of people who were quite interesting, but not at the depth that I expected. I've chosen an analogy of networks for my ePortfolio, and with good reason. My objective is to show the connections I've made as part of my program. The very first thing that users are presented with when they look at my website is a unique navigation which kind of reminds people of a spider's web. If you double click on one of these icons, the navigation opens up. If you double click again, it opens up further and you have access to the artifacts I've created. You can then go back to the previous artifacts just by going back to constructivism, for example, and then all the way back to networks, and you can see the overall structure of my website. Another portion of the website, another variation on this, is my experimental navigation I've chosen. This type of navigation lets you see the entire web structure at once. It's a little hard to use. It's not really intended to be a pure navigation. The objective here is to be able to see the entire structure, the network structure that I've created as a result of my program. Aside from the two unique ways of navigating my site, I've built in the standard way as well. And with a little bit of imagination, you can see how this particular structure, this sitemap I've built, kind of represents a network as well. I've also embedded virtually the same network down at the bottom of the page. People need the opportunity to use the technology of choice, of course. The core technology used to build this website is the Drupal CMS, which is a content management system that allows you to build flexible and Web 2.0 websites. The other technology that I used in the construction of my website is Adobe Flex. It allowed me to build the unique navigation systems that you've seen. Now what I've done is I've organized my site under four main headings: Constructivism, Technologies, Foundations, and Assessment. Foundations includes the core courses that I did as part of the MET degree. Technologies includes all of the courses which had a strong basis in the use of technology, in learning how to use new technologies. Constructivism is essentially what I think is the ideal learning theory. Assessment, that highlights all of the things that represent this final product itself. The different artifacts that I've done during my degree include websites, multimedia, reflections, essays, scholarly papers, even mind maps.